Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? Another week.
Hello, hello.
It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It
So
has. It's been a refreshing little breather.
it was nice. It was a nice little vacation. So for all that didn't know,
Yes.
welcome to TNT webcast radio. My name is Tamora Freeman.
And I am
And
Teresa Rogers.
hey. And we come to bring it this week. We are going to be talking about criminal policing. We have some awesome guests with us today, which we want to bring on. And welcome to the show, guys. How y'all doing today?
What's up, cousin?
Good.
Hey. So we have Sekjuan Anderson. He was with us a couple weeks ago. And we have Zaire, Ali, who happens to be our cousin as well, who's come to the show to talk about criminal policing as well. Sequan, how you doing today?
Doing okay. I can't complain.
Okay.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz,
Yes.
just say Ali.
Ali. All right.
Ali.
Make it easy.
You got that long name on there.
Make it easy, Ali. That's it.
Thank you. I'm like, whoa. But how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm always good.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Teresa, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. Did you enjoy your vacation?
I did.
Yeah.
I definitely did. It's always good to get
I don't
away.
know
And
where
to,
Stephanie is.
yeah,
When
and
did
to see
y'all,
some.
when did y'all get back?
I got back on Sunday.
Okay.
I got back last week. I actually didn't go to the birthday party. I spent like 4 or 5 days with her,
Yeah.
so that was really nice. South Carolina's beautiful. North Carolina's beautiful. It's refreshing. It's peaceful, and she crazy. She's funny. So her and Curtis, they both funny. So
Yeah.
I had a really good time. It was nice. But while we were there, we got this text message, and like Stephanie and I are like, we have our phones in our hand, and I'm like, what's going on? And it's Ali texting us. I'm like, is this real? Like, not our family. No, they done messed up now. So
Period.
period. I'm like, they don't know who they messing with. Oh, okay. So it's like that. But I'm gonna show a little clip so y'all can understand what it is that we're talking about. So give me a second. Maybe my computer will act right. Yes, it is. It's acting right. Whew. New lawsuit against Prince George's County police alleges false arrest. Can y'all see this?
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. What the heck? We're just gonna sit
A
past it.
businessman in Prince County suing the police department after he says they illegally searched and arrested him without justifiable reason. Fox 5 here, Fox Live tonight in Laurel to explain what he says happened, Sierra. Good evening, Marina. Well, about 2 weeks ago, 21-year-old Umar Ali was leaving a car meetup here along Schweitzer Lane when he approached a police checkpoint. Now he's accusing officers of threatening and harassing him after he told them that he had a gun in the car.
When they pulled me out of the car and they put me on the curb, I'm explaining to the cop that to read the back of my permit. You know what I'm saying? The back of my permit will tell you that I have no restrictions on my permit. He's sitting up there trying to tell me that it's fake, and that the car is stolen and this and that. And that's what was really frustrating.
Take a look here. The arrest was caught on video. At the checkpoint, Ali says he allegedly gave officers his license and registration. Then when asked if he had a gun, he said yes. He says that's when everything took a turn. He says he had to receive medical treatment after being put in handcuffs because his wrists were bruised. Ali's attorney says officers are required to contact the Maryland Gun Center prior to any law enforcement actions being taken, which did not happen in this case. That's why Ali is suing the Prince George's County Police Department officers involved for assault and battery, negligence, false arrest, and false imprisonment. He says he is also seeking $500,000 in damages.
The humiliation, the embarrassment, what he has to be subjected to in the public, this court of law places a value on that. His dignity was stripped.
This right here is the notice that was given to the Prince George's County State's Attorney's Office today. I'm still waiting for a response from them as well as police. I did hear back from the Prince George's County Executive Director of Communications, who states they do not comment on pending litigation. It is important to note that the car meetup that Ali was at is the one where a Prince George's County police cruiser was damaged. However, his attorney says he was not involved in that incident. Back to you.
Wow. Is everybody still here with us?
Yep, I mean,
Wow. Ali, you can take it from here.
I mean, hey, look, it showed you exactly, you know what I mean, what it is. I mean, when I seen that, he didn't show me that. So when I seen that, I didn't even know where Umar was. Right? So, man, you know, like I said, when I seen that, my whole mindset, I'm trying to tell you, was like, it's time to go to war. I mean, you know, because, hey, look here, I mean, you know our bloodline.
Absolutely.
Our bloodline is like, I mean, I taught Umar a lot different from how I was raised. But at the same time, it's in your blood. You know what I mean? So, like I said, when I seen that, man, I was like, is he all right? You know, what's going on? Where is he? You know? Another thing, we didn't know who that was that videoed that. I had no idea.
Still don't know?
So, you know, the universe allowed that to happen. And I put all my trust, and we put all our trust in the universe, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, I'm just being, this is real talk right here, because this is a different day today. And people need to understand that it's a different day. And you still gonna have people out here, man, that's scared to confront stuff. You have dirty police out there that we ready for. You got dirty police out there, man, that is ordered to do dirty work. It's a corrupt force. It's a corrupt system. All police are not bad whatsoever. You know what I mean? But that day, I was like, man, I couldn't believe what I seen, because like I was like, I showed Umar and all my boys how to do things correctly out here. You know, so what I mean by that is, me and him went to like armed classes together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we can get our HQL, so we can get qualified in this. So he ain't got to be riding around dirty, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Hey, look, he's 21. And at that age, you know what I mean, they still got to live their own life. But you feel like you taught them enough that they will learn some things. But, you know, they still got their own life to live. So I always taught him, hey, man, don't ride around with a lot of people in your car. Because I told them at a young age, man, I said, look, people are scared, especially of the police. So if they riding around dirty and you not, if they got guns and you don't even know about, if they have weed on them and you don't know about them, and if the police pull you over, they stashing that stuff in your seats. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna leave you to rot. You know what I mean? So I told him, as you see, was nobody in the car with him.
Thank God.
But at the same time, he was just getting all work. So we have these security jobs also. So he was just getting all 21. You know, they still you can imagine when you 21, you still be your friends say, hey man, y'all come on out here. You know, we doing a little something. Then, you know, they coming out, they go out. Although when he seen what was going down, he said he got to roll out of here. He can't be a part of this. So what PG County did, they set up a checkpoint, which is really illegal also. It's not Nazi Germany. You know what I mean? Dealing with the Gestapo. This ain't Nazi Germany.
They do that here too.
Yeah, but it's really illegal to do. They do it and they get away with a lot of stuff because of our ignorance.
Okay.
You know, yeah, really.
Okay.
So
they do that where you're at?
Huh?
Yeah, they do it.
They do? Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Sekjuan as well?
Yeah, they do.
Jesus.
So Sekjuan, where are you, in Ohio?
New York City.
Okay. So, you know what I mean? They set up the checkpoint and they asked him, does he have his license registration? Yeah. He could have lied and said, I mean, when they asked him, is he armed? Do he have any guns in the car? He could have said no. But he figured since he did it the right way, he got all his certifications. He don't have any restrictions on his firearm permits, meaning that like some permits say that you can only use this for work. And as soon as you leave work, you have to put it up. You can't but he don't have any restrictions on his. So he got his own business also. So
he doesn't. I don't mean to interrupt you. So when he say that he has no restriction, that means that it doesn't have to conceal carry or open carry or nothing like that, right?
That means that he can carry it at all times. Yeah. That's what that means. Like he don't have any restrictions. He don't have. It's not because of he's working that he's carrying. And as soon as you get off the job, then you got to put it up and all this stuff. He can carry his at all times. And so that's kind of unheard of to a degree with a 21-year-old, right? So the police, they took it a different way. They disregarded. Soon as he told them that here are my permits, here are my licenses, they attacked him. I mean, they swarmed him. And I don't know if you can see when it first started. I mean, you got a police and not officer, because none of them are police officers, because none of them got sworn in. Okay, y'all got sheriff in Ohio?
We do.
So they are officers because they are sworn in, right? But the regular county police are not. They're not. They just policy enforcers. They're there to enforce the policies of that state. You know. Okay, but in the beginning, you had a policeman. I mean, he had the gun. I mean, just pointed right at him. And you know, man, when I seen that, man, I'm like, you know, I'm ready. I'm really ready to really go to war for real. I'm like, man. But
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna actually go ahead and show the first video that you sent us.
That you sent us. Yeah, that rang alarms through all of us.
Show that.
Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up now. Whew.
Okay. So look at the guy all the way over on the other side. You see? gun, then he just put it in his holster.
Yeah, he did.
So he got that thing directly pointed. Just what if he had slippery fingers? Anything.
What is he doing?
He's unloading his gun. He took his gun at this point, and that's the Noah. He's unloading it. He's getting it out of the chamber.
You move on. You're gonna get hurt. Do not move on.
Well, I just gave him my permit. So I have that's my business. I have this. I can carry at all times. I'm not handcuffed right now.
Clearly explaining though.
Yes,
Clearly.
respectfully.
Oh, this is all angers me.
For what reason are they detaining him? None.
No reason.
No justification at all.
At what point did they authenticate the permit? I don't see anybody doing that.
None.
They didn't.
And he clearly is telling them.
Wow. What y'all looking for?
Okay, so at that point, what are they looking for? First of all, they didn't have the right to go and search through his car.
Will slap
You
Chris.
know what I mean? 'Cause, okay, now to do that, first they took an oath to uphold the Constitution, right? I mean, that's USC 4, where they took an oath to uphold it. Secondly, Article 6 of the Constitution says that the treaties and the Constitution is the highest law of the land that they supposed to abide by. So they broke that. The Fourth Amendment says the right of the people to be secure in their persons, their houses, their papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall be brought upon but upon probable cause.
Okay.
Fourth Amendment, the whole thing, man, they just disregarded. That's why we're going to eat them up with their own law. Okay? So the Fourth Amendment was broken even when they went and violated his persons, his car. You know what I mean? Now, in PG County, man, just like everybody everywhere else, the police are so corrupt, they could have easily planted something in there. Easily. Oh, look what we found here. That could have easily been done. You know what I mean? That's why the whole situation, man, it just could have been. Look how many of our people are locked up right now because of dirty cops, man.
Yeah, when you sent me that video, the first thing I thought about was 1992, Rodney King, and it where it got started to where we are right now. And it's like, thank
Hey,
God
look,
someone
and
videotaped me. Thank God someone pulled out a phone and videotaped him,
right,
and had actual evidence, because they, like you said, they could have said anything.
And they're gonna always take their word.
Absolutely.
yeah. If you don't have any video footage to back nothing up, then everything goes in favor of the system.
Right.
I mean,
Sometimes if you do have video evidence, still
Right.
goes in favor.
Right.
Right.
Well,
You're right.
what made me upset, because this situation here happened a day before what happened to Patrick Loyola in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
And when you look at that video, have y'all seen that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's murder. That's murder. There's no other word. No other word for that.
I mean, come on, man. Look, the guy. Okay, I don't give a damn if he had faulty tags. Why do he have to end up being dead?
Right.
right? Then he was trying to run from you, and you still want to chase him down. Let him go.
Let him go. Right. It's a misdemeanor. Let him go.
Like traffic is not a criminal. It's not criminal.
I agree.
Traffic is not. So, you know what I mean? The way they do stuff out here, man, and they have done this on so many occasions with our people that, like I said, for me, just like I told the news stations that day, hey, look, that's my son, that's my baby.
Yes.
I put so much time and knowledge into him.
Yes.
Right? That if you would have killed him, hey, look here, I'm sorry, man. I'm going after your whole damn family.
There it is.
I'm going to supersede what you done to me. If you got my one, I'm going after your three.
Yes.
That's just the way it is. Until y'all learn that you're not God, you shouldn't be doing these things to people, and you're going to have to pay the price.
Period.
Period.
And this ain't no damn talk for those of you who are listening to this, man.
Yes.
You expect us to get into some type of fucking trouble by what we say, but your actions, you can murder our babies and you
Every
can
day.
get away with it. It's that those days are over.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It just ain't happening like that, man. It ain't gonna happen like that. Not with me and my family. It's not rolling like that. So it was just criminal what they did to him. So, you know, we felt like, hey, like I said, we don't know who recorded it. And you know, Umar, the way we are, you know the way we are.
Absolutely.
He kept his composure.
He did.
Look, the police do, let me tell you what they do. They do stuff like this. They will grab your testicles and squeeze them to make you do something to them. They do stuff like this. So, but they didn't do any of that stuff to him. So I was glad none of the dirty stuff went down.
Me too.
Although when they took him away in their car, that was kidnapping right there.
Yes.
All right.
And no justifiable reason to detain him at all.
Unlawful detainment.
Huh?
Unlawful detainment.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, so then they drove him around for about almost 10 minutes. Just drove him around, and you can imagine how what was racing through his mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then to back him up into a dark parking lot, he was like, Dad, he said he just like gave up and said, hey man, whatever it is.
Wait a minute. They took him from the scene. They didn't take him to the police station. They just drove him around and went to some dark alley?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
You know.
So my question is, what were they going to do?
Probably just trying to scam. You know what I mean? Because like whatever they were looking for, how were you going to find it? I mean, there's a lot of people out there. So what were you looking for? You definitely wasn't looking for no gun. Like I said, you asked for his license registration. He could have just said, hey, here you go. I don't have no gun. But like I said, once again, we told him, you know, do the right thing. So he thought he was doing the right thing. And he had no idea he was going to be going through that.
Which he did. He did do the right thing. And that narrative bothers me so bad that every time something happens to us, the justification is he had a gun. And so is our right to have a gun. So does many, 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 many people have guns. Mm-hmm. It's always that narrative, though. Like, had something have happened to him, that could have been the headline, you know? Yeah. He had a gun.
He had a gun.
As he had a right to have the gun.
Right.
My first thought when I saw it was Castillo.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, just that simply. And then this is family. I'm texting you like, wait a minute. What am I watching? What am I watching?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
First of all, they didn't have PC to begin with, so there shouldn't have been no search of the vehicle at all.
No probable cause whatsoever. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. You have to like hold them accountable, and
Yes.
you cannot be scared, man.
Yes.
You can't be scared. Our people, man, look, our people are so afraid. Like I tell people,
Desensitized. They're desensitized
Mm-hmm.
right now because this is every day. Something new is happening. We
yeah.
turn on the media, and the media is showing something, some type of violence. And in all honesty, it's not just coming from police brutality. It's just the brutality, period, across the stage, across the network of some sort. And I was just having a conversation about how desensitized we are when we hear stories like this. Is another one? Oh, I'm not talking about us. I'm just talking about it's something that you hear all the time. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's another one. Like we can't continue to just talk about it. I like that you just said, because I wrote down on my little list, it's about accountability.
Yes.
You know, police accountability and accountability on our part, because we need to start doing something. It's about actions for us. What can we do across the nation
So
to hold them accountable
right.
for actions legally?
So like what you guys are doing right now, it's good because we got to keep it fresh. Because you know how our people are. When something happens, devastating. I mean, somebody that dies, it lasts about maybe
2-3 days.
just about 2 weeks.
The next news cycle.
Yes. But had Ali been Denzel Washington, this would have blew up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying by that?
Yeah.
Had Ali been, Will Smith, this would have blew up. If Ali had been, Umar, if he had been any entertainer or anyone,
Then you're still making him one of us.
right?
Had he'd have been somebody else.
Right? Social media.
It may not even have happened.
It wouldn't.
And that's so when we were thinking about what to name this, it had to be criminal policing, because that's what it is. It's criminal. It's criminal. And the narrative goes back so far. It's a blessing that we do have cameras and things like that to catch this stuff now. But just even to see, young boys playing basketball and made to all lay down, and just the how we're done versus other people is ridiculous. So it has to be criminal policing, because no other race would stand for this. It's not happening so casually across the board. It never has.
You know what I mean? So at the same time, down here, what we're trying to do is I'm going to keep the ball. I'm just going to keep it on fire, right? The first day we had that news conference, I felt it should have been even more people than that. A lot of people came out, but it should have been more. And I told a lot of people my age who has children, I said, man, look, you need to have your children out there. You need to come. Most of them didn't even come. And you got to look at it like, hey, man, this is your child. You got to look at it like,
yes,
that's your child that's up there.
Yes.
Because it can happen. Why would you wait? Why would you wait to if it's your child? Why would you wait possibly to die out of this situation?
You can't wait, though.
You can't wait. But that's that mindset. That mindset, man, is horrible. It's a slave mindset that we have. We have fear to even move on basic stuff that we should move on.
Thank you.
And then so you wonder why the police keep doing what they do. Is because you have cowards, man. And let me tell you something, honestly. From what I see, a lot of the women have more heart than the guys.
Shots fired.
Straight up. People afraid to like have a show what y'all doing because they so afraid of their job or whatever the case may be. I'm like, damn, man, y'all pitiful. You try to be gangster with us, you'll come at us a certain way, but when it come down to the system, man, you are cowards. So many of you don't stand up for nothing.
Thank you.
And our bloodline, our bloodline,
we ain't going for that.
Every one of our dads,
we ain't going for that. And not just that we don't go for that. We learn stuff, man, that other people, man, will sit and say, man, that's a conspiracy theory, because you don't research, you don't study at all. And because you don't do these things and you look at the news every day, you're dictated to what you're going to do, how you're going to live. So when you hear something outside of the rim of your knowledge, it has to be some make-believe stuff, or he's tripping, something like this, man.
Blaming each other.
I've always, you know what, y'all know, we've always exceeded certain beliefs, the beliefs that they gave us.
Well, let me say this. I remember it was about 20 years ago, a good 20 years ago. I was working for Cuyahoga County. You remember you used to email me stuff?
Yeah.
See, I want people to understand this. It's about sharing the wealth. The wealth of information that you used to share with me has stuck with me. And one thing that you talked about back then was the Willie Lynch letter. And I was like, oh, my cousin is crazy. But when I started reading it, I was like, oh, no, he's not crazy, and beginning to understand it and comprehend, and then seeing what's happening, and continues to happen. I believe that that's where that accountability comes within our community. Like Sekjuan can tell you, he worked with the youth a lot, and just and police, and understanding that it starts here in our minds, and what we've been taught. We are blessed as a family because we were taught the truth. I'm sure the world thinks we're actually crazy, and that's okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, I have a couple of points I would like to.
Yes.
First thing is that I firmly believe that in every element of law enforcement, federal, state, or county, there's an unspoken mandate among you or minority in each jurisdiction to go out and kill or incarcerate as many minorities as possible. That's the only way that all of this makes sense, because it's a nationwide crisis. It's not in New York. It's not just in Florida. It's not just in California. It's all over, and every state has this type of balance going on. The second thing is, going back to what Brother Ali was saying earlier about people need to come out and speak and support, even though it's not directly affecting you and your family. The problem is that for most of our people, nobody is concerned until it affects them directly. And when it affects them directly, then everybody wants to speak out. Everybody wants to get the megaphones and all this other stuff. What burns me up to my core every time I see it is the lawyer, the civil rights lawyer, Crump. It burns me up because every time something happens to a minority family, it's only him and Sharpton that shows up. Now, you mean to tell me in a whole country that is only one notable lawyer or attorney's office that are minority, basically minority, that can come out and represent? This man has to fly all over the country to all these different places where somebody is killed or incarcerated. Like there's no other lawyer that can represent. I mean, even if they're not representing the case directly, at least show up to give the brother some support. But there's never any support. And to your point, it happens for 2 weeks, the marching, the speeches, and everything else. And after that, it just goes by the wayside, and you don't hear about it.
You don't hear about it. No, it becomes a statistic.
I agree. I agree. The
One big thing that I just wanted to add. I know that you gave props to the women for always, for having the heart, but it's commendable. You represent how important it is for fathers, both of you. Just for the man's perspective of things, because women is looked at as emotional, but you as a father, it's no nonsense. These are mine. These are mine. You don't have my best interest at heart for mine. I did this, So it's commendable, and you just show the importance of fatherhood.
I agree.
We don't see it enough. We don't see it enough.
And certain things like when we talk about the system, that doesn't mean it's not like a so-called white or black issue. When we talk about the system, we talk about the system. Sometimes when we talk about the system, people might think that we're talking about all Albions. No, we're not. Because I look at people, honestly. I look at people being good or bad. You got some horrible melanated people out here, you know what I mean, that work right with the system. You know what I mean? Here, I know politicians that, man, are horrible. They have no heart whatsoever, man. None. I'm not gonna call no names out, but you have horrible politicians, man, that they love the way they live, they love the way they live, and they love their little paycheck, you know what I mean? And they rather stay a notch above everybody else just for that little paycheck, but they have no heart whatsoever. And it's a shame for you to be that way.
I agree.
This life right here, man, look, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We've been here so many times. So, and you can't, in the sense, you can't die, you cannot die because you're made of energy. So the way we've been taught, it's like even to the point where you call us a minority, man. The only reason why you're called a minority because you act like a child. That's why you're called minority. You're not outnumbered. Let's get that straight. This is our land. And when you understand this is our land, they have even tricked you to believe that the United States and America are one and the same thing, and they're not.
Right.
They're not. America is the land, and the United States
is the country.
Under USC 28, Section 3002, Clause 15A, it says the United States is a federal corporation.
Corporation.
It has an EIN number with the IRS, so it's a corporation. But certain people brought that corporation to our land. So you have to understand that even dealing with the Dred Scott case, if y'all familiar with him, they said that no so-called black person, no person of African descent could ever be, and this is in their own law, which is a stare decisis case, meaning that it can't be changed. It says that none of us can ever be a United States citizen. Why did they say that? They said that because they know who you are. They know you the real native to the land. And when I'm saying these terms, go look at them, because the so-called Indian who they're saying is native to the land, he's a $5 Indian. Just look it up, $5 Indian. And his name was Senator Dowles. He came out with the Dowles Road. And he's the one that allocated all these acreage to these foreign people, called them Native American, when they know you are. So all you got to do is go through the Americas and look at the stoneheads everywhere. Who they look like? Mm-hmm. They look like me and you.
I guess.
Yeah, they don't look like them. They look like me and you. So now, because I'm on these sites all the time. So when you go and you go look up a 1828 Webster's Dictionary, and it had the meaning of hold on one second.
You know he's going to get a dictionary.
He's going to grab it. He's going to grab it.
You know he's going to get a dictionary.
So when you go online, they took it off to show you the meaning of it. But so you got to go and buy it. Wow. And it'll tell you in here what an American is. And it'll tell you the Aboriginal copper color race found here by Europeans. So when the European came here, he seen the copper color race called Americans. So what they do is they call themselves Americans today, and they're not. They're not Americans. You know, but I'm just trying to show you.
I agree.
That dictionary is it's everything. When you look up the definition, because just even us as people, the things we say, you know, the young kids with their lingo, when you start saying petty and you look up what petty means, that's not what you are. That's not what you are. You know, when you say that you're humble, have you looked up the definition of humble? You're not less than. You're not. You know, the words are everything. So that's even you know, just going through history and the relevance of our people in jail. You don't have nothing to do and they reading the dictionary. Knowledge is power. Even the dictionary. That's everything. Yeah,
it's so powerful. And another thing y'all have to invest in is the 5th edition Black's Law Dictionary.
Which one?
The Black's Law Dictionary.
I know you writing it down.
So am I.
Hey, you know. Yes. Yeah.
Black's Law Dictionary.
We need to continue this discussion Thursday.
Yeah, it's a Black's Law Dictionary. It's the fourth edition.
Oh, okay. 4th edition?
Yeah. Okay. And another dictionary you should get is it don't have to be this one, but I have like about 4 of them over there. Is etymology. Right? Because all the words that we say out our mouth, they're not even the real words. For instance, anybody got a cell phone over there that you can use? Or share the screen. Share the screen. Let me show you something. So go to Google.
Go to Google. Okay. Oh. Let me go to Google. All right. I'm on Google.
Okay, so go to the etymology.
ETYMOL.
ODY. Etymology of nice. NICE.
Of nights?
Yeah.
NIG. Oh, NICE?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Can you share the screen?
I'm about to.
Okay.
1 second. You're right, brother. It is. Okay, share screen.
Middle English from Old French.
Share. Can y'all see this?
Yeah. So hit the go up like you would. Yeah, right there. Hit the etymology, the first one right there. Etymology of nice.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, go back.
Go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me say.
This one? No.
Try that.
Try this one?
Yeah. Right there.
Okay.
So they try to say, hey, look, you're a kind person, you're a good person, you're a nice person, but that's not what nice means.
Wow. Can y'all see this?
Yep.
Jeez.
So guess what? They have everybody up under a spell with the spelling of words.
It's that serious though.
That is
Foolish,
serious.
ignorant,
Right.
Frivolous, senseless,
senseless.
careless, clumsy, weak, poor, needy, simple, stupid, silly, foolish.
Wow. From Latin, nessus, ignorant, unaware, literally not knowing, from need not. Wow.
So that's the meaning of nice. Okay.
Wow.
So you remember what's that show called back in the day? Get Well Smart.
Yes.
You remember him? And they had Agent 99 on there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So every time he got hit, what did he say? Every time
Nice.
he said, ouch, that's smart.
Oh,
Remember?
yes.
When he get hit, he said, ouch, that's smart. Okay, smart does not mean that you're intelligent. Smart doesn't mean any of those words. Go ahead and pull up the etymology of smart. And
Okay, so spell etymology, E-T-Y.
you could stay right in that screen and just put another name in there.
Okay. Let me share. Oh, I could have just well. Okay. Get out.
Okay, so yeah, go up to that first one.
This first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So smart means to hurt, to cause pain.
Painful. Wow. Proto-Germanic.
Dramatic.
Okay.
Dramatic.
Dutch. Perhaps an extension of the root mer. Smart. Painful, severe. And you see this? Stinging, causing it. Wow. Wow.
So I'm just saying the real meaning of the word.
Whoa.
What they give us today is the connotative meaning the distorted meaning of words.
Mm-hmm.
This is another reason why they tried to make us go to different schools back in the day than everybody else. To keep
But that makes sense because I remember there was a time when something hit you or you hit something or you bang your leg or something, you say that's smart.
Exactly.
Ouch, right.
Yep.
One thing for sure, we're going to get some knowledge talking to you. One thing for sure. Always.
Yeah. So that's why it's good to get an etymology dictionary because you can actually look up words. Then you can learn the law dealing with Black's Law Dictionary.
That's Rihanna's teacher right there. She
Really?
homeschooled Rihanna the whole time she had leukemia. And she's saying, "Oh my goodness."
She said, yes. I'm sure she probably said, "You are so smart."
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, the original meanings. That's whoa.
Well, that's something for us to do. That's some homework for us all.
It is.
And then, like I say, we have to know. You should learn. I carry this everywhere with me. It's the Constitution.
Oh, I have. We have that.
Yeah.
With the articles and everything else included.
Everything.
Go nowhere without them.
So I remember, like one day, I had took my youngest son to football practice, and I was on my way to pick him up. I got my seatbelt on. I got a little gray hair. I got more now though, but so we were going in the opposite directions. So they turned around on me, and I was like, they coming back at me for no reason. So they pulled me over. It was an Asian guy and a Caucasian, right? So they asked for my license registration. So I said, I don't have no problem giving it to you, but what did I do? So they asked me again, license registration. I said, look, and I'm calm. I said, look, I have no. I'll give it to you. I just want to know, why are you pulling me over? And say, this is the last time. And then you got the Asian guy look on my other side with a flashlight, man. They pitiful, man, for real. So he said, this is the last time I'm gonna ask you. So I asked him, I said, you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. You also took an oath to protect my rights. So he's quiet now. I said, the Fourth Amendment says the right of the people to be secure. The person houses, paper, and effects. I read that down to him. So I said, what's your probable cause for pulling me over? So he went to he left and went to the car. I haven't given him anything. He went to the car, came back and told me, have a nice day. So I know that when you, because like police don't even know the damn law. They just ordered to do whatever they're told to do. But the only reason why they get away with a lot of stuff they get away with, because we don't know the law. So you should know the law. You should know the law of the land. That way, they can't play these games with you. And if they do violate, then sue the shit out of them.
I agree.
That's what we do need. So, just to sum everything up, things that we can do to help. Yep. We can all come out, even for this podcast, for by any means, for what we have going on. It just started for me with my son being in prison with COVID on the loose, and knowing that they're not going to do anything to protect him. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, in the beginning, it hadn't hit his prison yet. But I'm going to have to fight for everybody to protect my own. So I'm not waiting for y'all to tell me that it's in his institution. I'm not waiting for that. We're going to go, as much as we can, get the message out there. This is what's going on. They can't social distance. They can't, whatever y'all saying that we need to do, they can't do.
Right.
Why y'all going to profit more than y'all ever have off of this?
But you got to understand, too, the reason why everything is happening right now, because their system is falling at the same time. And it says that when a star in the universe, when a star shines its brightest, that means it's about to go out. So the United States have shined its brightest, and now it's on its way out. And by it's on its way out, we're gonna go through a lot of turmoil and everything, but it's on its way out. And so now, a good website for you guys to check out is enforcetheconstitution.com. Go on there and you can learn a lot of law, and they show you examples. I would like to show you something, and we can share it, how we deal with the police. Okay. I'm gonna send it to you, okay, real quick.
Okay. You send it to
Constitution.com.
I put it on our chat so we can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you go, let me see. Tomorrow, you want me to send it to you or Teresa?
Teresa. Can you share it, T? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Send it to me. Send it to me, please.
I'm gonna send it to both of y'all.
Thanks. Yeah, you're so silly. How are you sending it, cousin?
I was texting it, but I can send it to your email if you want.
Can you send it on Facebook Messenger? Oh, I got it.
You got it?
I have a quick question. The gentleman that was in the news clip that was speaking on behalf of Mr. Ali.
Yeah, that's
is that his attorney?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
As long
Dad says hi.
Huh? Hey, Uncle Bill.
Yeah, I'll give you a pop jar.
He said Uncle Bill.
How's it going, buddy?
What's up, brother?
I'll come out and see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Tamara?
Right there.
Oh, that's not Tamara.
That's her looking beautiful.
She's ugly.
She's gorgeous.
Thanks a lot, Uncle.
She's
Thanks.
gorgeous.
I love you anyway.
You too, baby.
I love you more. Okay. Ali, I am pulling it up because I just this one, right? Hold on, I'm gonna share. Let me share my screen so y'all can see this. Okay. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So forward it a little bit. You can forward it a little bit.
What you say?
You can forward it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Right there?
Yeah.
Look the United States. We come under consular jurisdiction. Now, if this is a dispute, the consul decides. I'm a consul. All right. So I'm deciding. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I'm going to show you court case records again where the decision was made by my consular jurisdiction. All right. Here it is.
What the heck?
Maryland. One's Maryland. One's DC. It was several in Maryland and several in DC. Then we have a website, which I'm letting someone else in now. Can you all hear clearly? Can you all hear? Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you can.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay.
Yes, we can hear.
All right. Yeah. So, and we have a website that shows several other cases where consular jurisdiction was exercised and the cases were dismissed for lack of jurisdiction, as these cases were. All right.
What were those cases for?
Traffic.
Okay.
Yeah. You see that? No permit. Dismissed. Failure to obey. Dismissed. Improper tags. Dismissed.
But those are for you. Those
No, these were no. Okay, here's another one. No, here's another one.
Okay.
This is Javar. Okay.
That's her?
No.
Okay.
All right. She's private.
Okay.
You don't get to know who she is unless you have a search warrant. And this is with all respect. Now you see that? That's me.
Okay.
Right. I made the decision. See, done in order at McLeod by Locks.
This can be printed up. I mean, I could print
No,
this stuff
you
up,
can
right?
actually go on Maryland case search and look it up yourself.
Okay.
And that's a certification letter. See that? You can't print that out. That's not fake. All right. So is this one. See? Certification letter. That's not fake. That's a seal.
Okay.
You see that?
What's it a seal of?
The District Court of Maryland for Prince George's County.
Okay.
Right. And so you know that these are the traffic tickets here. Same ones. 7T50J7R. Here they go. 7T50J7R. To drive motor vehicle on highway without required license, right? See that? Dismiss. Here's the other one. Failure individual driving on highway to display license to uniform police on demand. That's because there is no jurisdiction that you all can exercise over us or our property. We're under consular jurisdiction. I'm being respectful, but at the same time, we are late and we're going somewhere and you're going to cause us to miss what we're going to do business. And we're not doing business with well, the traffic, right? The traffic means commerce.
I'm sorry?
Traffic means commerce. Of course, you know what that definition is.
This radio's in my ear.
No
Sorry.
problem. Traffic.
Uh-huh.
You
Yep.
said traffic
Yes.
stop.
Yes.
Traffic means commerce.
Okay.
Commercial stop.
Well, it's not commercial. You're a private vehicle.
The
This isn't a commercial vehicle.
the definition of traffic is commerce.
Well, not necessarily. There's two different traffics, right?
No.
There's traffic where there's commercial vehicle and there's traffic where there's private vehicle.
The word
This is-
traffic means commerce. It
Okay.
means trade.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you know that.
Well,
The word
that's
like
only
human
one
traffic-
definition.
different kind of traffic.
There's only one type of definition of traffic. It's connotative.
This is a motor vehicle traffic.
No, it's not. This is a private automobile.
Yes.
Motor vehicles are commercial vehicles.
Well,
You're damn sure right it is.
Certain vehicles are
Absolutely not. But look,
because they're licensed to.
yeah, well,
Commercial
yeah,
vehicles
that's
and
for
private
people
vehicles.
that are U.S. citizens. We're
Okay.
foreign nationals, so we come under treaty protection.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why this treaty says under Article 4, Section 4, and you're making prize of us right now because we're sitting here and you said we can't leave. And Article 6 of the treaty says right here, if any more, not a subject of these dominions. Okay, we'll go to the Secretary of State letter. What makes a subject of these dominions? Right here.
So I can look this up, Lamont, okay, after you leave, so I can look this up, okay, so I can learn about this. Okay?
Yeah.
But what will I look up?
You'll look up here. I'll show you. Give me 1 second, you all. I'm not gonna put you on hold. No, let me go to mother's phone. And I have no problem with because I do this with the police departments in our area. I have no problem with PG, District of Columbia, Charles County, Montgomery County. Don't look at my passcode. All right, here. I have no problem with giving an education with you all. Let me see. Let's go to Google, consular. This is what you all will go to. Notification and access manual. Now look, consular notification and access manual. And you see right there, travel.state.gov. So you'll see it's a legitimate website. And then you go to the manual. Yep, right here. That's the latest one, 5th edition. Instructions for federal, state, and local law enforcement and other officials. Yes, regarding foreign nationals in the United States and the rights of consular officials to assist.
Well, my question is, what ID do I need to see from you for that?
To confirm?
Yes.
Yeah. This is what you all are supposed to train on. What I'm gonna show you next.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
I know you're cold.
Yes,
You're shaking like
cold
shit. So look, who's a foreign national? For the purposes of the consular notification and instructions in this manual, a foreign national is any person who is not a U.S. citizen. Then there are rare situations in which a person is neither a U.S. citizen nor a foreign national, i.e. is stateless. That's not us. That's when you'll have them under traffic laws and all of that. Yeah, that's not us. So no, we're not stateless. No, we're not stateless.
Yes, I got you.
All right, so look, short of action, all detainees about their nationality. How might I know that someone is a foreign national? A foreign national may be present as identification, a foreign passport or consular identity card. That's a national identity card. That's this right here. This is the United States Department of Justice website. See, an official website of the United States government. Right here, section 1028 of Title 18 designates 3 special
1028 of 18. Okay.
Yeah, and also put 18 USC 1508.
Okay.
That too, because this is what'll pop up.
1508.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It says designates 3 special non-federal identification documents and give them preferred treatments. These documents in the absence of a national identity card issued by a consul. So here they call it a consular identity card.
But
this
I get
same
that,
thing.
I understand that, but you still have to abide by the rules of the United States, the laws of
No,
the United States.
no.
You can't just let's just take this for instance, okay? You couldn't go rob a bank and be like, oh, I'm a consulate, I can get away with
You
this.
know why?
Away.
Because there's an injured party when you rob a bank.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The person who's getting
Right, you're a
injured is the
victim, you're a
owner.
victim.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
This right here, there's no injured party.
Okay, well,
So
the
what?
Commonwealth would be the victim.
Who?
Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The state of Pennsylvania would be the victim.
So how would I be able to identify and face my accuser? If I wanted to summons the victim to the stand and swear them in, who would come and swear?
I'm representing the state of Pennsylvania.
No, you're standing in the place of them, but you're
Yes.
not the state. You're right. So that means liability couldn't reach you because you'll be in your corporate capacity, and I can't pursue you or make a counterclaim against you because you're not the person making the claim. You're making the claim on behalf of the person that's represented. So there's no inter party. That's called color of law. The appearance without the substance of a legal right. See, you have signals on your card, that's a signal. We have signals on our card, that's the flag. Right. So if we was in the middle of the water and you pulled us over, we have our flag on our ship. So that should show you the jurisdiction. We'll have the same conversation. You see what I'm saying? However, when you pull over a consul, a diplomat, or a foreign national, then diplomats includes ambassadors. They all come protected under treaty obligation. That's what it means to have national immunity or diplomatic immunity. That's why they created the Consular Notification and Access Manual, because we come under treaty protection. We're not regulated by the Christian Black codes or the traffic codes or anything like that. But of course, our treaty also covers in an event that we harm or injure a citizen of the United States. And that's here. That is Article 21. If a citizen of the United States shall kill or wound a Moor, or on the contrary, if a Moor shall kill or wound a citizen of the United States, the law of the country shall take place. State of Pennsylvania is not a citizen of the United States.
Right.
It'd be you.
Correct.
So you have a great day.
You're good at what you do, man. You're good at what you do. Enjoy your day.
Hey, you tested me. All right, man. Take care.
All right, so that's it. You see what I'm saying? When you have this type of knowledge, it's over for them. And that's what he was showing you. He was showing you right then and there. They drive around, they don't even have state tags nor license, because you don't need that to travel.
Oh, great. I had a question for you.
And this right here,
I see
our ID. So if you look at that flag, if you look at this,
the Moorish, okay,
that's the real American flag right there.
right.
Okay, so what the red, white, and blue, what is it? It's a banner. They call it. They tell you the Star Spangled Banner. It's not a flag.
Question: can we post that video?
Yeah.
Listen, we were messaging you.
Oh, you know what? I seen. I ain't even. You can. Sorry about that.
Sekjuan, you see what we got to go through? Yeah.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
So,
you can post that.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to share. Oh, that's loud.
But that's the website I was telling y'all to go to enforce the Constitution.
A cop learned something that day.
Yeah, they did.
Huh?
He said the cops learned something that day.
He sure did.
I mean, they really don't know too much law.
Oh, it says an error here, so it won't let us post it.
Why? I mean, just copy and paste the.
I did. It won't let us. I wonder why.
There's no link on it?
Yeah. I was putting it in our comment section, but it won't let us.
I do see it on my end.
You do? Okay. So it says an error cure. Wait a moment, and then try again. Okay. We'll try it again. We can post it after the show, so we can post all that information.
So
we're probably gonna go to jail again, but
what he was doing, Brother Lamont was coming out of
the Black's Law, and we put that. We got all. So we're meeting. We have another podcast Thursday, so we can actually continue this conversation Thursday.
Thursday at 7.
Thursday at 7. It looks like we got some homework. We got some studying to do.
And if you want, I can have him come on y'all show.
See, she said it works.
Hold up, Stephanie. How you gonna sit and just watch the podcast and not be on here with us? Are you serious? How dare you?
I wonder how long you've been on, cause
Right? How
it
long
was
you
some
been watching
information.
us?
Who that? Stephanie.
Yeah.
Right there.
Stephanie.
How's it going?
Look at her.
He been schooling teachers and everybody.
Right, he been schooling teachers, everything. Oh, okay. Oh, back to school. She's a teacher, Sekjuan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a teacher. She's a doggone good one too.
Mm-hmm.
The best.
Steph is. I met her before, right, on the other podcast, right?
I think.
Not Steph. I don't think so.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Hey, Steph. Hi. Happy belated birthday to you. All right. Well, this has been a very informative. We will be back here Thursday at 7 p.m. So just in case y'all, thank y'all everyone for coming on the show today. Thank you, Ali, so much for spreading the knowledge. Thank you for bringing this issue to the forefront. I am hoping and praying that because we're connected to so many different organizations across the country. The National Plus, and actually the brother up there who you should connect with, Kent Abu Assad, connect with him on Facebook. He is connected. And when I say connected, I mean he is connected across the nation.
And just to say it instead of PG, Prince George County.
Yeah.
Yes. When we come back on Thursday, Tuesdays is going to be for criminal justice from this day forward, and Thursdays is going to be social justice. And this homework that you just gave us.
Brother Ali, are those books that you presented today, are they available online anywhere or?
Yeah. You can go on Amazon and get them. Well, this Black's Law, get it used. Don't buy it new. And understand that the older versions are the best versions anyway.
Right.
Like the brand new versions of these, they distort it, man.
Did they omit a lot of words?
Yeah, the newer ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That's how they keep us. They keep us dumbed down.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. But we got to pass this information along, this knowledge along, and it's going to take a whole bunch of us to do that. You know, not just 4 or 5 or 6, but it has to be across our nation to pass it along. Yep. Because the newer generation is losing a lot. You know.
Right.
But you know what dumbs down. What dumbs down the school system? The school system is what dumbs us down.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Ohio, I know.
Now, you know, Stephanie sitting there like, huh?
Yeah, but Stephanie's smart too.
She is.
I don't know if they do the Pledge of Allegiance in the schools anymore.
They don't. Well, I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do stuff. Oh.
They do it? Okay, so I pledge allegiance to the flag, you know, of the United States of America and to the republic. You know, this is remember, they didn't say nothing about this is a republic that we live in. But they failed to now they confuse you, telling you it's a democracy. And no, it tells you in the Constitution, it don't say nothing about no democracy. It says a republic, you know. Or even when they sing in the Star Spangled Banner at fights or football games and all this, you got to understand, like, you know, why would, and this is nothing that's like racist on our part, but why would you stand for that? It was made by a guy named Francis Scott Key. He lived right down here in Frederick, Maryland. And during the time when he made that song, he had a plantation full of slaves, man. When he made that song. So why would you even stand for it?
I agree. But
especially even because just because you've omitted some things, the original version is still
right.
out there.
Right. Yeah, right. And they admitted some things. You're right. So y'all, come on, man. Y'all sharp.
Yeah, it's like a third verse to that, isn't it?
It
Yeah,
is. It
yeah.
is. And it's horrible. But I remember Dad. Oh God, Dad used to embarrass the crap out of me. He would come up to the school, and the teacher would be like, "Okay, class, say the Pledge of Allegiance," and Daddy would look at me like,
Yeah.
"If
Hey,
you."
look, he got a lot. He got a lot to do. He got a lot to do with my being the way I am too.
Yeah, it's
You know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
wants to.
Your dad is up in. He's up in here.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, definitely there, definitely there. Part of a song refers to slavery. Yes, it does. Stop. Thank you. And we expect to see you Thursday at 7:00 p.m. on our next podcast, Mrs. Ellis. Thank you. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all this week. Thank you so much. Thanks for the knowledge. Thank you, Sekjuan. Thank you so much. Just excellent questions. Thank you to our viewers, our listeners. Thank you. You
Nice
know what?
meeting everyone.
Nice.
Nice
Always
meeting you,
nice
brother.
meeting you too, sir. We will see you Thursday.
Tomorrow,
Yes,
Teresa, I'll call you guys later. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Peace and blessings.
All right. See
And
y'all later.
we always talk after the show. So if you want to join us, you can. If not, peace and blessings. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Okay.